Investors flocked to safe haven assets following the U.S. ordered killing of Iran's top general Qasem Soleimani in Baghdad. Soleimani had been a key figure in Iranian politics, and his death has raised concerns over potential relations from the Iranian forces. This sparked fears of a broader conflict that could drag down the global economy. The greenback in terms of US dollar index finished the first trading week of 2020 on an indecisive note, closing at 96.84, which a 0.7% weekly drop. Meanwhile, investor confidence in the Eurozone unexpectedly improved in January amid US-China trade deal signing, escalating Mid-East tensions and improving German economic situation, providing support to the single European currency. The euro dipped on Friday to close at 1.1160. However, it advanced by 0.5% week on week. In the meantime, the British pound fell on Friday after the US assassinated the Iranian general, panicking investors and boosting demand for safe haven currencies, including the dollar. Sterling fell by 0.4% on Friday to close at 1.3088. However, for the week, the cable gained 0.7%. Still, investors remain cautious about political uncertainty as Britain prepares to leave the European Union and begins negotiations with the European Union over their future trading relationship. Elsewhere, in the crypto market, Bitcoin price surged by 5.4% on Friday to end at 7,367.50. According to experts, escalating tensions between the United States and Iran are likely to drive the price of Bitcoin even higher. Meanwhile, commodities also rallied following Thursday's death of the top Iranian commander, as investors feared a hit to the global oil supply. On Friday, Brent reached a more than 3-month high of $69.50 before settling at 68.60. For the week, it gained 1%. Meanwhile, WTI rose to a session high of 64.09, its highest level since April, before pulling back to settle at 63.05 for a weekly gain of 2.22%. Meanwhile, gold rose by 1.5% to $1,552.40 per ounce, inched away from hitting a 6-year high reaching in September. For the week, it advanced by 2.5%. According to analysts, the heightened risk of armed conflict is likely to drive investor capital towards safe haven assets until fears subside. Other havens like the United States dollar and the Japanese yen could provide similar shelter from increased volatility, but gold will remain king until tensions ease. Experts forecast that the precious metal could easily surpass its highest level from 2019 and even surge to $1,600 by the end of January. You were watching Market News on InstaForex TV channel. Have a nice trading.